balance and firepower, the German offensive eventually ground to a halt. Fuel shortages, relentless Allied artillery, and the return of Allied air power once the skies cleared doomed the attack. But in those crucial weeks, the 76mm Sherman played a central role in ensuring that German armor could not break through. The battlefields of the Ardennes were littered with burned-out hulks from both sides. But for the first time, German tankers admitted that the Americans had a weapon capable of killing them in open battle. The shock was not universal. Many German crews still destroyed Shermans in large numbers, and the Tiger II remained a near-invulnerable beast from the front. Yet the aura of German invincibility cracked in the snow of Belgium. The 76mm Sherman had proven itself not only as a technical upgrade, but as a psychological equalizer. By the time the Bulge ended in January 1945, the German army had lost hundreds of tanks it could not replace. American forces, battered but intact, emerged with renewed confidence. For the men who fought in Shermans, the winter battles reinforced a hard truth. Their tanks were still not the best on the field, but with the 76mm, they were no longer condemned to certain defeat in every duel. This turning point, from Normandy's breakout to the Ardennes defense, marked the moment when German armored superiority finally began to slip away for good. And what followed was the long, grinding aftermath of a war in which numbers, production, and adaptability would matter more than perfection. The collapse of the German offensive in the Ardennes did not only mark the last gasp of Nazi armored power in the West, it also highlighted the decisive shift in the balance of armored warfare. By early 1945, the 76mm Sherman was no longer a rarity. It had become the backbone of U.S. armored forces. American industry ensured this transformation. Throughout the winter of 1944 and into the spring of 1945, thousands of Shermans rolled off assembly lines each month. Increasingly, they carried the 76mm M1 gun. The numbers tell the story. By the end of the war, more than 11,000 Shermans were equipped with the new weapon. This did not make the tank invincible, but it made it competitive. And in the broader context of total war, competitive was enough. The impact on U.S. armored doctrine was significant. Before the Normandy campaign, the Army still clung to the belief that tank destroyers would bear the responsibility for defeating enemy armor. But battlefield experience forced a change. Commanders in France and Belgium quickly realized that tank versus tank duels were unavoidable, and the Sherman itself had to be capable of standing in the line. The 76mm was the solution that allowed doctrine to